Our next speaker has a knack for turning bold ideas into campaigns that truly move the needle. Whether it's a luxury branding or national media, he brings a fresh perspective and a refined element to the Coldwell Banker brand. He's helping shape how Coldwell Banker shows up in the market and how agents connect with consumers in smarter, more meaningful ways. Say hello to your Vice President of Marketing, Brandon Newman.
Please welcome Vice President, Marketing, Brandon Newman.
All right, Brandon, first, Gen Blue, welcome to Gen Blue.
It's such an incredible honor to be part of this moment. It's hard for me to put it into words.
Yeah, well, it's a great crowd today, of course. But since this is your first Gen Blue, let's get people to know you a little bit. Anybody who's talked to you on LinkedIn may have seen that you've worked for Mercedes, you led marketing at Aston Martin. But I recently came across some photos. Can we put those up on the screen? So look at these. You want to explain what this is right here?
Are you stalking my Instagram?
100%, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you don't accept your boss's friend request.
See, yeah, smart. Words to live by.
But yes, this is true. About 10 years ago, I began a journey to become a group fitness instructor for Equinox teaching indoor cycling. It was sort of a passion project of mine. I like to say I'm a marketer by day and fitness enthusiast by night.
Yeah, it's clear you don't skip Arms Day based on this photo here. But so this begs the question, like, why? Why would you want to do this?
Those triceps, they're my, just in case the marketing gig doesn't work out. It's my insurance policy.
It's for insurance.
In all seriousness, I have always had a growth mindset, sort of looking for ways to push myself. And I love the idea of getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's always motivated me. And I think more than any of that, what I really enjoy is inspiring others to do the same.
And we've talked about this before, that you said the hardest part wasn't learning the routines and kind of being up there. It was just showing up.
Yeah. I feel like everyone in this room can relate to that, right? It's showing up when we might not feel ready. It's showing up when we don't feel at our best, when those excuses kind of seem louder than the motivation. But here's one thing that I know, and that's that life is not meant to be done alone. It takes a community, and so I wanted sort of the access to the tools, to the experience that I needed to be a success. And so I wanted to surround myself with someone who really demonstrated what that success looked like to me. And so I connected with a mentor in fitness, and I found it to be incredibly beneficial.
Good. So I bring this up because you've connected this experience to your approach for marketing this year. And so what has this experience taught you?
You know, David, it taught me a lesson that I apply to every aspect of my life. And whether it's in fitness or business or relationships or school or career, whatever it is, it's all hard, right? But without the hard, there's no reward. And, transformation happens when we show up consistently with the right tools in hand, with the right mindset. And here's what I've seen from this network. In my first year with Coldwell Banker, I see agents showing up every day, no matter what's happening around them. And it's really that consistency, that grit that has inspired my team this year.
Yeah, yes, thanks to all of you. I mean, showing up this year especially. So let's talk about what this inspiration led to. And you've referred to your goal for this year's marketing team is, quote, unstoppable marketing. So what does that even mean?
David, you and I both know, as marketers, that marketing is very surgical if you want it done right. And I can tell you with confidence.
There's a confetti party up top.
I can tell you with confidence that there is this sort of formulaic approach. It's really scientific. It's about defining proper scope. It's about defining proper measurement. And it's ensuring that you have the right message, right? It's also ensuring that it works no matter the market condition.
So let's break that down a little bit. Unstoppable marketing, is it theoretical? Is it achievable? Is that something real?
Here's the deal. What stands out to me is that Coldwell Banker has the resume to prove it. Firstly, we have this differentiator, which is the move meter that no one else offers. It's a tool, it's a conversation starter, it's incredibly useful. In fact, a recent consumer study rated the Move Meter as the most useful tool in real estate. And what frustrates me is that every single real estate brand out there offers a website that does the same thing. You search for agents, you search for inventory. But what we do is we layer in the Move Meter, which is this really valuable tool that's like overly creative and really engaging.
Yeah, and I don't know if everybody here knows, we're in an industry where everyone's trying to showcase that they're the latest tech savants. And here it is, a 119-year-old brand with a signature flex of having the most useful tool in real estate.
Yeah. So we start with differentiation, right? So from there, we layer in a really strong message that's going to cut through the noise. And there's so much stimulation out there, there's so much noise that you have a really limited, a really finite window to grab people's attention and drive action, encourage them to take action. So here's an example. Consumers who had seen just one Move Meter ad are 4.5 times more likely to work with a Coldwell Banker agent. Like, sign me up for anything that's going to guarantee a 4.5 times greater impact of positivity in what I'm doing. But I think that's marketing that informs and it persuades people to take action. But the last element that is ensuring you're really delivering a message that's in an environment that's going to give you as much reach as possible, and that's Thursday Night Football.
Well, yeah, I'm sure most people here know about Thursday Night Football. So what have the results of that campaign been?
You have 100 million impressions. You have advertising on 4 of the top 5 most streamed NFL games of all time.
Wow.
And that resulted in 1.2 million Move Meter engagements. But the most impressive result did come out of an independent study that of all NFL advertisers, including major sponsors and partners, Coldwell Banker ranked number 3 in ad effectiveness. So we beat out brands. So we beat out brands like Mercedes, Nike, Target, Starbucks, even Zillow.
I never heard, who's Zillow?
Yeah, did I? I don't know.
Okay. But what I love about this study is it's measuring the effectiveness of, so it's measuring Google search activity that happens around a brand within 10 minutes of an ad running. So it shows how our ads are making real estate consumers take action, and that's not just reach, that's actually relevance. So how do we build on that momentum? This is all stuff that we've done over the past year. These are great results. What's in store for the rest of 2025 and beyond?
There's no questioning our past success, right? When everything is working really, really well, any great marketer knows you better think twice about making any changes, right?
Yeah.
And how do we sort of build on that strong foundation and elevate the brand to even greater success? And it's about having a really light but deliberate touch. And so here's what you could expect for 2025. We've continued our focus with the Move Meter. We've renewed our partnership with Amazon Prime Video and Thursday Night Football. But where I felt there was a really strong opportunity for us was to elevate how the brand shows up and how we do that in the market in a really sophisticated and premium way. It just made sense to me, right? We've been delivering a premium standard of service for nearly 120 years. And I love the Starbucks to Dunkin' analogy that we chatted about a few months back. And it's this idea that no matter where Starbucks operates in this country, they will always show up more premium. It's not about price. It's about an intentionality. It's about a thoughtfulness in how Starbucks decides they want to show up.
Yeah, I love the point of that it's not about price because you get a $7 coffee at Dunkin' as much as you can at Starbucks too, but they always do show up like with a higher level premiumness. And so I think that's great. And no one's gonna argue that Coldwell Banker's been a premium brand for the better part of its existence. But I think like the work, and some of it even on the screen right here, that you and the team have done has really elevated how the brand looks and feels.
Premium brands, they're universal. They draw consumers from all income levels, from all backgrounds, and they're really successful at capturing the mainstream and the luxury segments. Mm-hmm. It's not about price point. It's about how the brand is expressed in its look, in its feel, even in its tone, So
that brings us to the most difficult question is, how do you do this? How are we going to do this, Brandon?
Yeah. Elevating the brand, it means surrounding yourself with the best-in-class tools. It means surrounding yourself with the best-in-class partners. We've already elevated the aesthetic of the brand from our photography to the tone, the design, to a lot of the branding that you see here at Gen Blue. Absolutely impeccable, I must say. And with our Canva partnership, execution of this refreshed look with our partnership with Canva, execution of this refreshed look and design, it's going to be effortless. And because no other real estate brand has the level of marketing design or effective messaging that we do, that makes our Canva partnership that much stronger.
You're so right. The Canva partnership, because of our messaging, because of our design, everything is going to be more elevated than everyone else.
And I should also call out our continued partnership with the Institute for Luxury Home Marketing. They've continued to be a really strong partner when it comes to commanding the higher end of the market.
Okay, but you're not stopping there.
No.
You're taking it even further. And so there's a new campaign that is coming out. I think you want to talk about?
There is. That's exactly what we've done this year. So we've built on the success that we've already found, and I'm thrilled to deliver an all-new lens. If it's okay with all of you, should we unveil the new campaign?
I don't know. Do they want to see it? I don't think so. Oh. All right.
Let's let it roll.
Let it roll.
Well, if you want to live high, live high. And if you want to live low, live low. 'Cause there's a million ways to go. You know that there are.
There are over 35,000 cities and towns in America. But which place is the best place for you to call home? Which place best fits your lifestyle, your budget, and your dreams? At Coldwell Banker, we created the revolutionary Move Meter, so you can instantly compare cities by cost and quality of living, letting you explore neighboring communities or towns across the country from the comfort of your couch, while bringing your dreams closer to reality.
There's a million things to be, you know that
The
there
Move
are.
Meter. It's free. It's the most useful tool in real estate, and it's only from Coldwell Banker. Live well with Coldwell.
I think they like it.
I think so too.
I saw all the phones out. You'll be able to see it on YouTube afterwards, so you don't have to worry about that video portion. But Cat Stevens' track strikes the perfect chord, beautiful touch. And my keenly observant marketing eye also noticed a new tagline at the end, live well with Coldwell.
Did. It's a brand new lens at the heartbeat of this brand. Everyone wants to live well, and it's a promise. To our clients, it means thoughtful, intentional experiences, confident decisions. To agents, it means deeper support and alignment with a brand that's invested in your success. And to the industry, it is a clear signal. Coldwell Banker isn't just built to last, we are built to lead.
Amen to that. Go ahead, you can applaud, sure. So, live well with Coldwell, the line is so ridiculously simple, rolls off the tongue, and it gives an incredible messaging platform that we can start working from. So, I assume you've done some testing with different focus groups. What's the reaction been?
Here's what I know works. Unveiling a new brand lens takes, more than just a hunch about what feels right. I said earlier, marketing done well is very surgical, and you need to back it up with data. So yet again, for the 13th straight year, according to Ace Metrics, Coldwell Banker has earned the highest rated ad in the real estate industry.
Wow.
No one else can compete with this message. In fact, the latest ad, this one that you just saw, scored as the #1 highest rated ad in real estate in the last 5 years.
Wow. So, let me get this straight. You're saying this ad not only confirmed that Coldwell Banker still has the most effective advertising in the industry for 13 straight years,
That's right.
but this ad outperformed any other real estate ad in the last 5 years, even ads created by the guy who had your job before you. Is that true?
David, those are your words, not mine.
All right. Let's move on. Because actually, you're not stopping there.
No, I'm not, but wait, there's more.
Go ahead. What else you got?
Since this is my first Gen Blue, I figured I had to go big. Where are the luxury property specialists?
Oh.
They're going to love me for this one.
I know they will.
For the first time ever, we are launching a global luxury ad that will run on Thursday Night Football. Take a look.
A kitchen that makes mouths water and jaws drop. A bedroom from a dream with a bath from a spa. A walk-in you'd never want to walk out of. A pool like the fountain of youth. And a view that never gets old. When buying or selling a home of the highest standards, it's comforting to be represented by a real estate company with standards to match. Coldwell Banker Global Luxury. Live well with Coldwell.
Oh, you're such a crowd pleaser, Brandon. So, I mean, this makes perfect sense. The NFL has the wealthiest audience of all the major sports. Right? There's other luxury brands that are advertising across NFL games. So it only makes sense that we promote our luxury platform here as well. So why haven't any of the other luxury real estate brands thought of this?
I can't speak for other luxury real estate brands, but with our existing relationship with Amazon Prime Video, I saw there was an opportunity, and it was an opportunity to highlight what I believe to be the most compelling luxury real estate program that is out there, but also an opportunity to give our luxury property specialists a way to be showcased.
All right, so we're just about time, and we'll wrap this up right here. Amazing stuff. You said earlier that transformation doesn't happen all at once. It happens when we show up. And what does that mean to you when you look at this audience here and this network?
I firmly believe that when people work with a Coldwell Banker agent, they feel something. It's this sort of calm, it's a confidence, it's a quiet kind of excellence, and that's not an accident. That's every single person in this room. You serve with care, you show up, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. And when you show up, that's when transformation happens. Fear turns into trust, stress turns into calm, even uncertainty turns into confidence. And when I look at this network, I see thousands of moments when people's lives shifted because you were there. And that's the power of this room. At the heart of everything that we do, we help people not just find their next home, we help them find a place where life truly happens. It's about the family dinners, it's about those first steps, it's about last goodbyes. It's about all of those things that make life full. And it comes down to one thing, David, and that's helping people live well.
Nothing else to be said. Ladies and gentlemen, Vice President of Marketing, Brandon Newman.